out, it'll be easier for you to decide if you'd like to sign it. We also have a slip on which you can write any ideas that you have, or if you're available to help with anything. And if you please, when you're writing it, please write your email clearly if you'd like us to contact you, because that can be challenging for us. So I'll just read the letter very quickly. Can you hear me? Yes. Okay. I'm very shy, so I don't like doing this, but anyway. Dear Minister Coveney, I have just seen Syria, The Impossible Revolution, the powerful film by Esperanza Productions, and heard an urgent call for solidarity by Syrians who are interviewed in the film. The Syrian conflict is far from over, and there are two issues on which I hereby ask you to act. Sieges. The Assad regime's horrific surrender of starved sieges are strongly supported by Iran and Russia. According to Siege Watch's latest report, an estimated 821,210 people remain trapped in at least 34 besieged communities across Syria, and another 1.7 million live under threat of intensified siege and abuse. Victims are starved into submission and forced out of their regions, which are then repopulated with sympathisers of the regime. The Irish government's humanitarian aid is not reaching the besieged areas. Nidal Esedin, the White Helmets representative who came to Ireland to receive the Tipperary Peace Prize in September, has asked if the Irish government could arrange with the UN for the White Helmets to act as intermediaries to facilitate humanitarian aid access to their centres in siege locations. You, Minister, can insist at EU and UN forums that the sieges cease immediately and highlight the White Helmets' offer. Please ensure as well that government representatives and Oireachtas delegations roundly condemn the appalling war crimes that Iran and Russia are supporting in Syria. Detainees. Syria Network for Human Rights possesses a list of more than 117,000 detainees, including children and women, but estimates that the actual number of detainees has exceeded 215,000. The UN High Commissioner has stated that the entire country has become a torture chamber, a place of savage horror and absolute injustice. I therefore call on you to insist that all arbitrary arrest and enforced disappearance practices cease, that international independent monitors are granted access to all detention centres immediately, and that this urgent issue of detainees be included in the upcoming round 8 of the Geneva talks. Ireland can respond to this crisis at a national level as well. Given the scale of the Syrian humanitarian devastation, I urge you to increase the resettlement beyond the 4,000 pledged under the Irish Refugee Protection Programme. So we're just asking you then if you'd sign that and put your email address. You know, it's really a case of there's one for everybody in the audience. Thanks.